You gonna give our head out, no man. You know, margarita.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams.
These plays actually be working for you.
Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Chicago Bears.
And a throw be off too sometime. Am I right though, Pico?
He probably tired, cuz you keep getting the ball back to back to back. He probably tired.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial
Let's see how I go.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. They juked
him. I like that move. I like that move. I like that move.
I'm throwing firecrackers. I'm throwing firecrackers, cuz. You understand me?
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
There's nothing wrong with the throwing, coach. Nothing wrong with the throwing, coach.
And incomplete to open things up. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Foles. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll have this past the
because he probably tired. He's been getting the ball right back every time, cuz. Got to think about it.
It could be Trubisky trash too. I bet you Trubisky.
Here's 1st and 10.
Trubisky trash too, fam. That boy Foles.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
That boy Foles.
Well, any lane that was open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
Oh, that was painful. That was a painful game.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Foles. And this one is incomplete.
That was painful.
Get at that time to Ted Ginn.
They say, I'm talking about that's an odd game to watch.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Chicago. Cordero Patterson, 65 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket,
you could
just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking long to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him. He takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
I'm going to what you want out here. I'm going to
sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
I got go hard already 7-0 on 1st possession. I'm on my shit.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. And he'll drop here to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Good defense, big boys. Get out here, man.
Incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, When they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. Deep ball for Goodwin. That's caught inside the 20. Wow. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 55 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they're already thinking ahead as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating.
I'm score right back. Ain't nothing me. Ain't nothing me. I'm score right back.
Lined up, never even got to it.
He was open.
Here inside the 20. Good coverage.
I think you had a zone. I knew you had a zone, and the zone broke down. That's what it was. That's facts. That zone be breaking down.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
That wasn't no man-to-man.
Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
This run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
21-yard line.
It's like weather change.
Foles. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
48-yard line.
Oh.
On 2nd down, Montgomery.
Almost a nasty juke.
48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down.
So
sometimes
today,
you just have a great tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On the move to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down now, it's Montgomery. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Take him down. Officially nothing on.
Hey, which one of y'all coughing like that?
Still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Me.
Who's coughing?
Me.
That was MackMed in Houston. You from Chicago?
That's the weather change. There ain't no coronavirus. That's weather change. Yeah,
I'm talking shit, bro.
I know.
Drop to throw.
What the fuck? Don't worry about it. It happened. I threw that shit right in the sand. I threw it right in the sand. I'm watching that replay again. I'm done through right in the sand.
Last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football.
Right,
just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that. things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Little nigga and a little nigga soon.
They gonna be on that bullshit.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
On the tackle. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and
These two teams
You want to turn that shit up a
tied after
nursery
one.
rhyme. I can't make that shit up.
You said what, bro?
I say you turn that. You say you turn that song to a nursery rhyme.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Wentz. Man open, it's Goodwin.
Oh, not good. Not good. Not good. Not good.
And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A huge play there on the screen pass. 47 yards.
Oh my God, he did it right. He did it again.
Speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
The easy family, just say easy bet.
Touchdown.
Easy bet.
And the Eagles have taken the lead. And on that one, able
Look
to
at that missed
catch
kick.
it,
Easy,
also
come on.
able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
Come on.
And how about the phases
I already know.
of a
I already know. Go
successful
hard.
catch
Don't
and a
bullshit me
completion
all
of a
game.
play?
Fuck around,
Put the
lose.
ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Foles flushed out right. His throw incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge.
Hey, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
56 yards the punt that time. 12 on the return. The Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. And head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 33 yards that time.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Once again with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Eagles 20, Bears 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 36. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
A gain of 3, second down. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
The 17-yard line.
Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down.
For an Eagles. 1st and goal at the...
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
6-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, shit.
Wentz now on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Wentz.
Come on.
He's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
His kick is no good. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
At the 25-yard.
What's up, family?
And for the
Man's
3rd
ugly, man.
time here in this
Ugly.
half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And he'll score. Touchdown.
Good game, go hard. Good game, go hard. I got you next, go hard. I'm gonna play a game. Got me fucked up. Come on, Pico. You ready, Pico? That's what we just said. That I said I got you next. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I said I got you after you play 4. You ain't just gonna beat me and just and eat. Oh my God. Oh my God. You ain't gonna get with that. Go home.
6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hundreds with the blues in it. Eat blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now
that's scary. That's real scary. He's already cold already.
Take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that drill. Yeah, champion. Yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel like dog. I'm a beast and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game.
Yeah, silly.
Like I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know just to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23.
Nah, I be winning my games. You got me fucked up. I be winning. I was picking that yesterday. Where you been at? You come see me today and find out.
That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion.
I just had a bad start, but I'm coming back. You know, the game was fucking up too. You know, I was just playing the game. You know, trying to get better. You know, it is what it is.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago. This crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears.
O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
What happened, Pico?
It drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Cousins gives way to Cook, and he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
Second and
A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for first and 10. Now a run with Cook. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
He was brought down
What's the game of the week today? What's the game of the week?
You kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's
Special
only a
matchup
3-yard
to watch
run.
on football, y'all.
They had to walk away from
I know the Bears are gonna beat the Panthers. I mean, they want to watch that game.
Stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Oh yeah, Green Bay and Bucks. Yeah. What they're playing tonight?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Cousins.
Yeah, that'd be a good game. I'm gonna watch that game.
And he's going to have another first down.
I know Green Bay's gonna win that game.
Here at the Bears 23.
I know for a fact.
15 yards on the play. First down.
10 at the 23-yard line.
But the Patriots. Yeah, it's a 50-50.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
I would love for them to beat them so we could be on top of the division.
But that's about all as he's taken down.
So we'll see.
Just a yard
tied,
on the
but
first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But we beat Green Bay though, so he'll make us on top. But we beat Green Bay. I mean, we beat Bucks, so they're gonna make us on top.
Cousins now. That's complete to the receiver Thielen. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10.
On this shit, always,
First
yeah.
down from
If
Minnesota.
we play Green Bay, we can't make no mistake on offense. We gotta be on our shit on offense for us to beat Green Bay. It ain't a defense, it's the offense.
They'll run.
We do that same shit we do the other games where we barely winning, we ain't gonna win. We're gonna lose.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd
At Green
down.
Bay, they on their shit.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively.
They on their shit.
Speed, strength,
And
quickness.
Rodgers you wanna win
He's
that
the whole
championship.
package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
2nd down and goal. Cousins.
Yeah, you did. And I beat it to him. I'm out here, man. Surgical in the building. Let's get it. No mortgage loss. Let's go.
And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead.
Shit.
He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
I like that throw. That was a good game. Go hard, whoop me up, man. I like that. I can kick my ass, man. It's about bounce back.
Now to kick it away after the touchdown.
But FC Grip ain't fuck with me today.
Taken in the end zone.
Why you running back? I don't know why you're running back.
Decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return,
I ain't know the Steelers still undefeated.
But
That's
some
crazy.
of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
And they work this well the field across the 45. 31 yards there.
What was it at, Ford?
But when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or
Oh,
a
you went to
2 deep
Florida?
zone, safeties are back a little
damn.
ways. What
That's a
you're
vacation
counting
for real.
on is the guys taking care of business up front, climbing to the second level. That offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the second level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
And making those linemen work with a
Oh,
couple
my
of blocks.
God.
They look good doing it.
Really?
there. And he's able to get this
This
to the
allergy is killing me right now. This weather change. It was cold as hell on Friday.
In evidence there is that
That
one
shit
good for
fucking nose
15
up.
and a first. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first
I
and
see
10.
you been labbing, Pico. This plays you be choosing.
Give him
see you,
3
Pico.
on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
We gonna be labbing out here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And down he goes.
Johnson,
Second back right around the 41.
he came through when I needed him.
Jaleel Johnson able to drop
That's
it
what it's
for
about.
a loss of
He
4
came through when
from
I
his
needed him.
defensive tackle spot.
Yes.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say
Yes.
it's incomplete.
Play smart football, Pico. This ain't what you
Already sacked him
want.
once. How they get in there and knock another one away? You think maybe that
Pico
tunnel
don't
will be
understand. I'm
gone?
out here.
Makes defenses a lot
He
bolder.
don't learn
Yes,
now.
indeed, that time lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass.
I ain't going down. Not today. Y'all blame Grohar. I really want to win. I don't like the way I play.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
I'm dangerous, man. The most dangerous person in the man right now.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down.
Go.
Cook. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 2nd and 1, Cousins. And that's taken in. It's B.C. Johnson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Marquinhos Mingo.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
20-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Cook. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The 13-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
What up,
Ready.
what up,
Either you're
what
going to
up?
stay here or you're going to keep coming up off and on. You got to pick a side.
Here's Cousins. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Eddie Goldman with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right
And
back
nigga
to
act
what you
like
said
you
at the
trying to run
beginning.
the show,
A great
so.
job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He's going to go down again.
Hello?
Apologize.
Hicks at 6'5", 332, finds his way home for the sack. Boy, he came in off
you
the
said
edge
Amazon?
so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
All right. This,
And Bailey able
press-
to knock it through.
press pound.
And the lead moves to
Press
10.
pound and press 8 and 08.
So the score
And I bet you in.
encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends
Babe,
later.
you got a package, babe.
9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And
Nancy.
after the field goal, Bailey will kick it
You got a
away.
package coming? Huh? What you got? What you got coming? What you got coming?
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20. So
And it's pound 8 and 08?
out of the end zone, not a good one.
Nasty.
At their own 18-yard line.
Use your package,
The
goofy.
Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had a great drive
Don't start with me,
going
man.
last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to
Yeah, 'cause
second
Mexican
guess
get
when
to
you
the
don't
gate.
get it on a
Oh
4th
my
down
God,
try.
this is bullshit.
Wide open, complete, and all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 46 yards. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. And the return here will go
And then pound 8 and 08?
1-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of.
Hey, if that
Drive
didn't
your
work, I'm
throw.
sorry about that. It didn't work. Try
Otherwise, you see what
1808
results?
pounds. Try 1808
Interceptions.
pounds so I could buzz you in it. Sorry about that. All right. It's spot messed up. It should be 1808 pound though.
Following the interception, Cousins.
It's not too for to come out to the gate.
Brings up second down.
Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game,
it's
but
customer.
injuries, again, a big story in week 5.
We're going to come back to you
Notably,
right now.
of
We're going
course,
to open the
Dak
game.
Prescott, pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season, and that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them. Injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR.
The Bears get there for the sack. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
I'm talking the back yesterday, ugly.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Here's Ginn. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the
Let's go.
Popped in the air.
Let's go.
Intercepted.
Let's go. Let's go.
And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback. As a receiver, you
concentration, Pico.
understand
That's
where you are in
concentration.
the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Don't give him touchdown. Don't give him touchdown. Don't give him touchdown. Catch his ass. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. That was a bad play right there. I can't do that.
You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Great defense.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Hey, Pico.
He'll be stopped.
Are y'all still switching the
gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10. At their own.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. He's going to fire one deep left sideline.
He out of bounds. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Good play. Good play. Good play. Good play. I'm going to show you.
He couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
I ain't like that. Move out of bounds.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Throw here secured by his running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Play action. Now Trubisky.
Don't do a pick-off. Don't do a pick-off.
Excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really.
White girl.
But 2nd down instead.
What is it?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
And it brings up
Pressure right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Harris.
You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over.
Hey, how come when people are playing, it doesn't show the broadcast?
You gotta go to the friend list.
Football there, and it's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
They're really friends. Like online friends.
On second down, Cousins again. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And that'll make it third down.
To go.
Shit sucks.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. This is Johnson. He's got it. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
I wonder if anybody got caught up for it.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First down. Here's Cousins. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Cousins again. And Thielens got it. Touchdown, Vikings.
I'll be slipping. Pick up what I do.
Thielen in the final seconds of the first
Damn,
half. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
Surgical.
And that's a lead that excites a team.
Like AZ said, I like dying.
To finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff. You don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Extra point.
I'm not doing today. Just play me today. Play me.
Will take a 10-point lead.
Came back from retirement. Play me. I know you retired. I was just talking shit. Oh, rumor say you retired.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
I'm out here, Pico. I'm out here, man. Demonstrating. Process. Understand. That good stuff.
Pico, come back on this dude.
You can't.
Let him talk to you like that.
Can't, man. I'm playing my best ball ever right now. You come get some too. You barely beat me all the time. You ain't doing nothing new, Brady. You ain't your old self.
Got you next.
You ain't your old self, Brady.
Next.
You got me set. That's all you got to say.
Got you next. I'll drop 80 on your ass. I'll drop 80 on you.
Clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive.
You barely beat me.
That'll be accepted.
Barely beat you.
It be close games. You can't. You don't be blowing me out like that. Stop it. You gotta say something, man. Say something next time. I did. Let me know you're ready. You can tag me too. Tag me in the group. Ready. I'm finna go bother Nancy.
I got somewhere to attend. I'm trying to walk in that bitch looking like a saint.
Bad, man.
Nicky Barnes, Fluky.
I think he said message him when you're ready.
I'm ready. You ready, Pico?
You ready, Pico? Alright, let's roll.
Yo, what up, man?
The Bears
What's good,
offense
J-Pat?
ready to go for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will they be angry? Will they be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
It's looking better, though, you hear me? Looking better.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive first and 10. Here's Trubisky. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. You know, despite the score.
See, that's what happened, though. You rich-ass niggas be giving them old big-ass contracts. Nobody can't pay for that contract. Shit. You might just have to sit there in free agency, man.
By making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Well, as we normally do, let's look ahead to what's to come here in the NFL for Week 6. Some changes to the schedule in this most unusual season. But, CD, I've earmarked a few here. I've got Cleveland and Pittsburgh, Green Bay and Tampa Bay. Of course, that's going to be a lot of fun. Arizona, Dallas, Monday night. And then you got Buffalo, KC moved from Thursday to Monday to account for Buffalo playing on Tuesday in Week 5.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and start with that one because that Buffalo-Kansas City game, as you mentioned, was originally a Thursday night feature game. Then they moved it to Sunday, and then they had to move it to Monday because of the juggling of the schedule in this most unusual season. Arizona, Dallas, Monday night, that feels like an old school kind of a game, doesn't it? And now we'll have Andy Dalton, the quarterback for Dallas. And Green Bay, Tampa Bay, that's simple. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. And Cleveland, Pittsburgh, how great is this now to feel like it's the old AFC North battle with Cleveland fully in the fight?
They'll run on first down. Patterson, and give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 22, Trubisky, and his passes are intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. That was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter,
I know what it is.
Ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open.
Oh, shit. Good play, Pico. Fuck me.
Back in his own 6-yard line.
Damn.
Jalen Johnson, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they look to throw. Open man is still
Hey, Gore.
able to get this one out.
When you gonna play the
at the 24.
Ravens?
He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down.
I thought y'all was supposed to play in the AM. That nigga's scared.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 32-yard line.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Why the Bucks? That nigga that had the Bucks, that nigga writing paragraphs.
He's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
He said, "Is he a commissioner? Because I think he edited these rosters."
But in this situation, give it to you.
Yeah.
Let him pick up a first down. Keep the
That's what he said.
Oh, my God. Family overthrown the pass? That's how we get down? Fuck. That was an open touchdown, man. I wanted an open touchdown. That was a first down.
Non-believer. I'll give you a couple teams off to surprising starts. You tell me if you believe that they will continue that way. And let's start with the Browns at 4-1.
Non-believer last year, believer to start this season, believer even after they got whacked in the opener by Baltimore. I think they'll contend for a playoff spot.
Okay, the Bears, same record, 4-1.
I still want to see more out of this team, but I like how their defense plays. Still need consistency on offense.
And then lastly, what about the Panthers at 3-2?
Oh, one of the great stories in the early going. Non-believer, because I think their division's too tough with Tampa Bay and New Orleans. But boy, I like what they're doing so far at 3-2. Way better record than what people thought.
Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. So he'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Getting an open man, finding Jefferson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. 1st down Vikings. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the carry, it's Cook. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
They run it again with Cook. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 24. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. Cousins throw complete to Thielen. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Another toe for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers at the edge.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, gap points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away.
Come see me again. Come see me again. That's all I got to say.
And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
How that say mean? How that say mean? Go hard.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they want.
That is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. 4 yards. See if they can avoid doing it here. Room here to run. Down deep into Minnesota territory. A huge play there for Chicago. 47 yards.
Do that, Pico. I got something for you, Pico.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Try to be smart, y'all.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down.
Oh, good play.
And this will be caught by Mooney. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 19 yards away. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. So very late in the game here, but with that score, some light at the end of the tunnel.
There's still hope. Now they look at the score and say, hold on a second. This thing's not over yet.
Oh,
Let's
shit.
keep battling.
They ain't let me change.
And the Vikings able to recover. The Hams team does its job. By 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with 3rd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's Cousins. Left side, he's got it complete. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Cook. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the the 27. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
And that touchdown should make you feel...
I'm about to roll up, y'all. I'm about to roll up.
But do you really feel
roll
like
up
it's
this game.
totally
We got
over
next.
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
You want to smoke what I'm smoking.
They got the extra point, and the lead up to 14.
Damn.
Your mom? Here.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Listen what we just say. How many chances? Hey.
She gave me the $50.
I heard Texas got that loud.
We got that loud. I don't know what that Obama. I don't know what Obama got, but we got that loud. I don't know. I've never been there.
Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Trubisky. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That will be incomplete.
All right, let me clarify myself then. Hey.
From the 29.
We smoking solar system over here. Let me clarify myself. We smoking solar system. Nah, you got me fucked up.
Now Trubisky.
Hey, I can picture that nigga smoking a black and mild. I don't know why.
Picture who? Picture who?
That's what them OGs be smoking.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree.
Oh shit!
The tempo in this case down a couple.
Say go to hell, I'm dead.
Brady smoking Primo.
Oh shit! Hey, what's wrong with the black and mild?
That's a sucker. Black and mild's a sucker.
That shit is strong as fuck, boy.
Black and mild get you tired. Your lungs get tired and shit. Let's smoke a cigar.
Now Trubisky.
Hey, Mac, they don't got weed shops out there yet?
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it wound up just being incomplete.
It's second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be
Good game, Pico. I'm out here, man. Facts.
consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is running out now on this game. And Charles, you know our coaches always tell us, we want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf.
The start of the season, everyone's goal. Win all your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
What happened? Nah, he added 2 of my profiles. already hit that nigga up. Nigga stuck on that fat bitch.
I take a fat bitch. Right in that bitch. I was singing a song under that.
Pico about to get laid out.
I'm sorry. Go out, make me say it. And before, and Brady, and MackMed.
Don't involve me. You one of them niggas, huh? Tell on everybody when you get caught.
Super Bowl 55. Ravens and motherfucking Eagles. Don't try to stick me in the same division. Hell no.
Who? When? Oh.
Vikings.
Who'd you get? Panthers, huh?
Nigga, how you get the first pick? Hey,
I lost every game.
you take the whole season.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know you ain't lost no
Ooh. Oh, let's see a Carson Wentz booty, man. Is that my fault? Oh, no.
What team is Ralph in this one?
He left. Rob left.
Should've went to the opposite end of Earth. Ain't no AFC. There's no AFC team.
The Texans open.
Fuck, I should've went to. Oh, that's the dude that go hard beat in the crib.
Nah, someone else beat him. The Ravens beat him in the crib. Go hard beat the Bucks.
They made the Bucks quit.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah. Go hard. Who won that game? Take that.
Ooh, shit. You. That nigga stupid.
What you wind up doing last night, Brady?
What you mean? Work, bro.
Oh, I thought you went out last night.
Nah, I don't work.
Remember you were telling your girl to cook?
Oh, no, I went to watch the fight. and her sister-in-law is out of town. But her sister-in-law makes stupid food. As long as I be going.
Yeah. Who won that game? Ran him out the pod.
Or left. Ford.
Yeah.
Ford Explorer.
Just stop it. Stop that passing. It's the thing to slow him down.
What the bro? Oh, stupid. Oh, yeah. All my niggas, man. Yo, what up? Yo, what up? Huh? Yeah. I think so. Honestly, y'all kind of play the same. He runs the ball up. I don't think that nigga gonna beat you. Hey, broadcast that shit though. What you smoking on? That MackMed? Oh, y'all got runs out there? Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, this shit is tripping.
Which franchise?
Oh.
I think in real life.
Who the Ravens play today?
Eagles.
shit. That might be a good one. Very true. Everybody, literally. Oh my god, bro. P90 King. Bro, how they not blocking these niggas? Just running right through it. That's crazy, right? Bro, look at that shit. This is running straight at me, bro. That was crazy. Let's go. Why is it not letting me throw it, bro? Oh. That's so annoying. Right here. Where you go? Nah. Safety. Safety! One of my league games at the Eagles. But the Eagles got the worst cap in the game. That shit crazy, bro. That shit said negative, I think it was like negative 50 million. I mean, you could fix it though. You gotta drop hella people though. Nah, not really. Alshon Jeffries, you get rid of him. Huh? Hold on, hold up. fuck? See? He got that. Bro, why is these? Oh my god, this game's getting annoying, dog. Motherfuckers really can't block. Wide open. Lost this again. Yeah, fumbled. Fucking. You would have seen this shit that happened. Bro, I threw a screen and they only had to block one guy and he went through both of them. Oh my god, bro. These niggas suck. I thought you said you worked today.
Who free? Yeah, go ahead, send it, Brady. Go ahead, send it, Brady. Send it.
Game over, time's up. Play my cards, got my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on. Be all in my bag, copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss. Stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat.
I got all the niggas on my job on my first time.
Living my life cause we young. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key. But contrary to belief.
My supervisor wanted one last night.
Struggle turn me to a beast. I'm out the chain, I'm out the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, got me beaming. Against our odds like Willie beaming. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act? I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it and go. You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murk. Out the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight. Set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a youngin'. They told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame. Get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a youngin', since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother. I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched.
Hey, Pico, who the Bears play? Bless you. Who the Bears play? I said, who do they play?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to
won the
match
last game y'all played?
with
You beat
the
the Bucks.
Minnesota Vikings.
That was a good game.
Taimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And we are underway.
Y'all might as well trade Big Mitch.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Bro, I don't know why y'all drafted. You could have had anybody but him. Ain't nobody came out of North Carolina ever and was good. I'm talking quarterback. You ain't never had a good quarterback. Even USC. I would never draft a USC quarterback because they ain't never been good in the NFL. Yeah, man. If that, they don't even have a good system. USC's more like a power run house, West Coast. GGY, nigga. Hey, he was cold, man. He fell off.
Nah, he's still cold. He's tripping.
Nah, not like how he used to be.
He ain't like used to, but he's still pulling up. He's still doing his thing, though.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook.
Oh, damn.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the
I
bat,
remember like 4 or 5 years ago, he
was dominating. He was
probably the best. He probably like the best one of all time back then. He was catching picks.
Sacking quarterback.
Play action now. Cousins under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quick.
He was catching tubs.
Done to adjust and account for that.
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
What?
Oh, take it on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins.
Oh! I threw it off.
Bad play by me. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
It's not good. It's not good.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Watson off play action, rolling to his left. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. Touchdown. Brandon Cooks. 32 yards.
Bro,
and the Texans have taken the early lead.
I see that shit.
Texans take a 7-0 lead.
Got the block of field goal wrong side.
You can't. I wish he would have came in the right direction. He probably would have blocked that shit.
Yeah,
that
he
was
definitely would have.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
I guess somebody's going to want you to get your field goal block.
Not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 17-yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, here's Cousins. He got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
11 on the play.
He snagged that shit from the air, though.
First down.
On first down, it's Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Brandon Dunn forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Cousins. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
I got lucky. I got
He's
lucky.
taken down at the 43.
Real lucky.
Oh, shit.
It's a gain of 6.
They only needed a few inches, but still
They're just
some
throwing that shit,
anxious
though. Give
moments
the Cousins
there, but
throwing
they
that shit.
do convert on 4th. Cousins on 1st down.
Oh.
Incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
So you've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter. Here's another good example.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll throw again. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
I'm playing Birdie.
Again, it's Cousins.
Oh, Birdie, I tried to get your ass with an okie doke. Damn.
Up by Justin Reed.
Damn.
The guy invented the okie doke.
I tried to get him an okie doke. I tried to hit him with that.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there.
I would have had a linebacker. I wouldn't
This
have
one's
caught
going
that.
the other way.
Yeah, that's a good play. I probably threw it over your head, too.
Yeah.
After the interception, here's Watson sliding out of the pocket. He'll try and run it. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. He'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. I guess no need to force it.
If they had some wide receivers, they'd be better than what they are. If they had like Julio Jones or somebody else, that's all they need is a star wide receiver.
Watson on 1st down.
Heavy
traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
By the Vikings. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Right on time.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
Oh, I thought he was gone.
The team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
They got me going in my bag for real early. I was playing relax.
Yeah.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Cousins. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Not impressed with that play?
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now Cook. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from arm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. To the air again, it's Cousins. Forced out to his left. Smith catches left side.
Good play. Good play.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Cousins again. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest when the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep.
I shouldn't try that play, but I'm just going to throw it in halfway.
On that play, they run successful.
35 yards.
That's screwed me on that.
Bailey's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to
play. What I'm talking about, man.
And they get there for the sack.
Fuck that shit.
Johnson
able
to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson rolling to his right. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
After the sack on 1st down, Watson, open man, the tight end Fells. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 16 yards, a 1st down. From the 50, it's Watson. Over the middle, it's Fells. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Right
Hold on to that shit with your life, nigga.
Yeah, he did. You know he did.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Got a man.
Damaruni.
Inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 40 yards. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
Yeah, he made noise too. Say, woo.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone.
That nigga wasn't even open.
You approach the second half as well.
He wasn't.
How you want to do things on offense, and your defense
that throw made it open. I'm allowed to know.
Having that lead.
Yeah, he wasn't even open.
That throw made it open.
And that pushes the lead up to
throw 11. That ball, do a lot of stuff.
Out
throw
is
that
the
ball.
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone.
Let's go. Let's go.
Come
on, man.
Right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. The first half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
That's what I call me surgical, Birdie. I was a surgical pass. Facts.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Cousins to throw it. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Oh, what?
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Intended for Kyle Rudolph. Incomplete.
Wow, come on.
Makes it 2nd and 10
That was
at
it,
the
too. That was
21-yard line.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
It happened.
Throwing, Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Surgical.
A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. Final play of the half. Cousins.
I said it. You got to do it now or never. I said it. I said it. Yeah. It's now or never.
Johnson, as time expires in the first half. And the Vikings have made this now a 1-score game.
That wasn't easy. I said we came all the way over there and we called timeout.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point.
We got to score.
And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14 to 10. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers.
Good play.
Or
That was a good play.
I also like
Good
to
play.
call them.
That's a
You've
good play.
done
That's a good
things in
play.
a certain way in the first
Could have
half,
been nasty.
and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I want house.
Picked up.
I want house.
Wow.
Oh, I concentrate on this one. I concentrate on this one. I'm out here. Facts. Let's get it. I'm out here. That way. Yeah. Let's go. Concentration. I told myself I'm going to concentrate in the second half.
He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the
I
end
told
zone,
myself that.
and
I
he
promise
got
you
there
I
in a hurry.
Bailey now
concentrate on my
for the
defense
extra
in the second
point.
half.
It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
I'm out here, Brady. You in trouble, Brady. I'm out here.
Texans 14.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
We just need one more stop, man. One more stop, y'all. I got it.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be. Just after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not
this nigga diving at my leg.
Give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know they're reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
That shit, bro.
Flushed out right.
Nope.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Pressure, man.
Those two guys can't even block him.
Second down.
Putting pressure, man.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incomplete.
Oh, Brady! Wow! What's going on?
User!
Oh, my God. Brady, fuck this.
Hey, man, I do
we
this.
see, we're pretty, excited about.
I do this,
Big
guys.
plays. Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump. And this is caught, and all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of
Oh,
the
you have to fucking 2.
That one nearly 30 yards,
I had you bossed in. You know it, Brady. I had you bossed in, but it's okay. I ain't mad.
You sound like Paul Walker.
You see, I sound Paul Walker, but I had you. This is sad.
I had you, bro.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he gets into the end zone.
There.
Touchdown, Houston.
They do this to me every time. He that little drive play. He's ready to score. Brady takes it to a whole different level when he has to.
People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And
You split a blood for me?
Right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind.
Ooh, that drive was nasty. Last 2 plays was
Not only did he
nasty.
get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
But last 3 to 1 when he caught that pass and had him. Ooh, do that shit.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Completes it to the fullback Ham. And he gets this up.
He was
to
gone.
30.
You got lucky at him passing on time. He was gone.
3 yards the gain there. Second down. Second and 7, operating from the 34. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Throwing is Cousins.
That's not what I want to do. That's not what I wanted.
I want 6.
Picked up by Gary.
I want 6.
Oh my God. That's not what I want to do, though. God, he just throwing a pass, just throwing that shit.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on
every
the
time we
heels.
play. I always make it a close game, then do some stupid shit that make me come from behind every time. You know, Brady.
They stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for
can't say we had no close game,
stopping that 2-point attempt.
Over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Every time.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35.
Yeah, you said 2 yesterday.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Okay.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibility.
You're going to give it like a little bit. It's only a little bit in the box.
Controlling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I could try it for tomorrow, too. $49.50.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, here's Cousins. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Brandon Dunn picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter play. Back now in Houston, it's the Texans in control of football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th.
I want to clap. You heard me too.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
And I have my hands on it too, huh?
An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's Watson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. A shotgun snap for Watson. Dancing to it, under pressure again, and down he goes again. Yannick Ngakoue getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Watson eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Darren Fells there to make the grab. And the Texans push further out in front. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Texans 34, Vikings 17.
How did that happen?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
No, someone wants to put something there. Or probably Mir. Yeah, I'm telling you. Know what we could do to it?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term compliment?
And the third interception thrown by Cousins.
I cleaned the other day. I don't be sitting there.
I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But
yeah, but this.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in the stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else. It makes a dramatic play.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10.
No, but this is stupid though. This don't.
And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run.
I think something happened over there.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Hey, Pico. Pico.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point.
Ask him to score.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks.
He was winning 17
to extend the lead.
Texans 41, Vikings 17.
41-17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
36-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Flush to his right. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. A gain of 37. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins. Complete, Jefferson the target. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Michael Thomas. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Escaping the pressure right. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll bring up second down.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Yannick Ngakoue. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. From the gun, here's Watson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. DJ Rodham providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Oh, the return is Osborne, and he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Bro, you be just saying shit, bro. You just be saying shit.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
Yo, that's 41-17. Alright, I'm gonna watch the games, man. I'll let y'all live.
can't say shit. I'm not it. I'm not it because I ain't even care. I'm going to go on. Let's do it. Spend my money on something else. Spend my money on something else. I ain't getting married too. Fuck that.
I don't give a fuck. I don't want to marry you neither. I don't want to marry you, sir. You don't want to be talking about marriage. I'm trying to get you married. Get the fuck on. I don't want to marry you. Hell no. You still don't know how to act right. And he childish too. Get the fuck on. Hell no. You want people on the internet to listen to this conversation. Off as fuck. The fuck? You putting for his girlfriend to hear us arguing. Goofy as fuck. How old are you? Like, do stuff for the video, so people could hear him argue with his girlfriend. You need to laugh. Get your ass on.
Pete, go hard. Y'all free?